Hey everybody, Daniel Miller here, Purple Sage Blessings. I'm over here in the Los Padres National Forest where the juniper and the white sage come together. I'm trying to wrap my brain around all the crazy nonsense that happened to me this morning. Wow! I'm over in the Purple Sage Gardens, this delightful little place that I just love. Spent the night there last night, woke up this morning, was having a cup of coffee, got up to some higher ground, got a beautiful view, saw somebody walking over there in front of me. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to turn around here, and I don't want to bother them. They probably don't want to be bothered. And I got my view, and I was enjoying the day. And this girl comes walking up next to me, and she says, can I have a ride up out of here? She was young, like maybe about 30. She was attractive, but kind of a deer in the headlights look in her eyes, too. And I looked at her, and I was like, I'm not going anywhere right now, but... And then I saw that she just had sweatpants on and socks, right? And I was like, you must be cold. And she's like, well, and I was like, okay, I'll give you a ride. I'm kind of a softie, you know? So I said, she says, can I keep the doors unlocked? It's like, yeah, of course you can keep the doors unlocked. Let me fill your water bottle. I filled up her water bottle. I said, what happened to you? She says, I had a breakdown with my family. I was over at this campground and I messed it all up. And people got hurt. I said, man, maybe I should be the one to have my doors unlocked. This could be dangerous. And I was just about to ask her what this was all about when a pickup truck pulled up right over here. And the pickup truck says, what the heck are you doing in this guy's car over here? This is the third car you've been in this week. And it's a woman, very masculine looking woman in this other car. And she's like yelling across over there. She goes, and a lot of derogatory comments about the looseness of this woman who's in the car with me. And I looked at her and I said, not me. I'm not that kind of guy. And she goes, not you, her. She's that kind of girl. And I said, oh, okay. Well, and then she was so angry. This woman was so angry. It was sad. This woman was so angry in the car. It reminded me of an angry part of myself that I've seen come out before. And, you know, I never really liked it. It was almost drunken, you know, from back in my drinking days, like just out of control, crazy ass anger. And I was a little nervous, but I didn't see any firearms. And so I figured, okay, well, maybe you can just get out and go over there with her, because I didn't really want to get in the middle of their dispute. And nobody seemed like they were about to throw punches or anything like that. So the girl got out, and I tried to hand her a bottle of water while the other girl was just yelling and yelling and yelling at her. 8 years I wasted on you. 8 years. And I'm like, just take your water bottle. This could take another 8 years. Finally, she said, take the water bottle. And the other girl was in a trance. And she was like in guilt and in shame. And she was this other side of me that was this guilt, shame. And if somebody yelled at me and said, you did that, I'd probably go, yeah, I probably did. I was watching this whole thing. It just happened. And so she got in the car with the other girl. They left. I decided to go up to some more higher ground. And I found a great place to pull off. I did some work and got a little sleepy. I was just about to take a nap when I hear a car pull up. Is she in there? I hear somebody yell from the outside. I'm like, oh no. I look out, there's the pickup truck. Is she in there? She's in there, isn't she? So I said, no, she's not in there. She said, you don't have any clothes on. I said, well, I was taking a nap. And I said, you want to see? Hold on a minute. Pulled my shorts on. I let her in. I let her look back in there. I opened up the back doors for her. I said, she's not here. I realized I wasn't being believed very much, but she left. I'm talking to a friend of mine on the phone. And when I hear this tap, 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 oh, I look out and she's knocking at my window. And so I turn it off and I turn the phone on. And I go, look, this is what it is. And I took a video of it, and this is what it looks like. So there she is. She's taking a picture. There's the girl right there. Right? She's taking a photo over in there. She said, he just told me you weren't in there. Don't ever get out of the car. I gotta get the fuck out of here. And then I went back to my friend and I said, Drew, I said, if anything happens here, call 911. This isn't good. And then the pickup truck pulls up and the girl in the pickup truck starts yelling again. I knew you were in there. You were hiding in the bushes. And I came out and I said, she wasn't in here. And she goes, she just said she was hiding in the bushes. And I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go. So, look, nice sage over there, huh? So I said, well, she really wasn't in here, and I wasn't hiding her in the bushes, and they were just so angry with each other, and I realized that they were just what it says in A Course in Miracles. It says that everything that happens out there is just a projection of what's going on inside of you, and it's what you have to forgive. So I took off out of there, and I headed up north, and I was a little bit shaken. My adrenaline was rushing, and I found a cedar tree, and I went out because it's a good time to pray and pick some cedar. So I did that. I prayed, I picked some cedar, and then I saw some of this white sage. And so I climbed up this mountain, and I went and I picked some white sage, and I found white sage and purple sage where they were married together, where they met each other. I thought, that's great. And then I wanted to find some of this sacred evergreen over here. So I came back into this area back here, and I found this evergreen over here. And they kind of pushed me out of that purple sage forest, like that was done for me. And it was really time to come out and see this beautiful desert over here and collect herbs for upcoming events. And look at right back over here. It's all juniper trees, sage right over here, white sage. It's really a magical, sacred ground that they pushed me out into. And I got to come to peace with this part of myself, you know. My friend called me back up. He says, you know, I think it's the other way around. He says, Dan, I think that you were there to bring peace to them so they didn't just kill each other right there on the spot. And he might be right. Anyway, Daniel Miller, Purple Sage Blessings say, have a wonderful day. Put the past in the past. That means forgive it. Don't make it last. Let the future be out there in the future. That means have faith, not fear, so you can be right here in this moment, right now.